Right now, there's something special happening at the Tracey Ullman Show. You're about to see the excitement in front of the camera and behind the scenes. You'll watch the wizardry that transforms Tracey into a dazzling array of very funny people. From teenager...
Your first date.
What if he doesn't like me?
To adult.
This is the first time I've gone out with anybody since the divorce.
I'm a very attractive woman. I had offers, you know.
I know, Mom.
The tennis pro, the man who details the Mercedes, the pool man, they all wanted me.
From...
Wow.
To...
Bow wow.
If this will be the first time you've experienced Tracey Ullman, in the next few minutes you'll see what has the whole country talking and laughing. And if you're already a fan, you'll not only see the best of your favorites, but some special treats as Tracey takes you backstage next.
Hey, come on, be quiet. Be quiet.
We're back at work, remember?
There's a television show that has been on every Sunday night for 3 seasons, like 18 months now. And it's an odd little duck of a show. It's got comedy that isn't necessarily meant to be funny. I mean, and the songs aren't necessarily meant to be sweet. And the dancing isn't necessarily meant to be graceful. Some people call it a variety show. Some people have called it a skitcom. It's all very nice, but we just call it the workshop in desperation, the Tracey Ullman Show.
Everybody, it's time to go. Stand on guard, getting ready for the show. And if you're thinking that you may or you may, then you think it right. And if you're thinking that you may or you may, then you think it right.
Our show really is like doing the pilot every week because we have different sets, we have different sketches and new characters, and so you never, ever get comfortable on our show.
I said, are you ready?
See you on the green, everybody.
Doing a show like this, I didn't know how much mental strength it would involve and how much diplomacy and how much energy and positive thinking.
It's hard to talk about Tracey. This is what I think about her. I think if we joined a secret society, and in joining that secret society, one of the things to get us admitted was that we all had to take nitrous oxide or some kind of truth serum, and in that spell talk about who we thought the most talented person alive was in entertainment, that it's possible the name that would come out of my mouth is Tracey's. She can create almost anybody. We haven't found a limit yet in her ability to change character.
Yeah, those were the days when rock and roll really meant something. Boy. We have a good time. Seemed like every other week some big star was choking on his own vomit.
When I was a kid, I didn't want to be Cinderella. I wanted to be the Ugly Sisters, or I didn't want to be Superwoman. I wanted to play a bag lady. It's so exciting to not look like myself. I love it. I love looking ugly. I love looking bizarre. I never wanted to look like me or be the pretty one.
What shall I do, Doctor? Shall I spend the money on a nice little business or on an all-new face and body?
Let me just give you something to think about. Insouciant breast.
What?
The breast I can give you. Insouciant breast.
Insouciant breasts. What does that mean?
It means without a care.
Wow. Carefree breasts.
Insouciant breast.
I want them. I want big and succulent breasts.
Oh, certainly. And of course, you're going to want a pugnacious rear to go with the breast.
Will I?
Oh, yes. And what's a pugnacious rear without mesmeric eyes? Huh?
Nothing.
Ah, less than nothing. And of course, to upset the eyes, you want a piquant nose.
Oh, yeah. That sounds wonderful, but it's expensive.
Well, my dear, can you put a price on a dazzling new you that means guaranteed happiness?
I guess not.
I can. $9,100.
I always base a character on somebody I know. Always. If I'm having trouble with a character, it's because I haven't thought of someone in my mind.
Hello, Mummy? It's Kay. Yes, dear, just walked in. A little bit late because I went to the optometrist, picked up your new eye. Yes, matches the other one perfectly, dear. They even put a cataract in it.
I used to listen to this woman's voice, and she used to call me from a bank in England. How's Hollywood? And I think, how would you know anything about Hollywood, you know? It's like, have you ever been here, Kate? Oh, me? No, of course not, no. I used to talk to her on the phone, and I did the voice to my dog, and then I used to imagine what she'd look like. It's a real thrill to me that somebody like Kay can be famous in America.
Run away with me, please.
Derek, don't you have to go and attend to your wife's feet?
Yes. Yes, but I'll come by your office in the morning for an answer.
Derek, you might try using Dr. Scholl's bunion softener.
You temptress.
All I said was bunion softener.
I shall be rubbing my wife's feet, but I'll be thinking of your face.
You have to advance the characters. You can't... It's like Francesca as well, the adolescent girl I do. You have to find new situations for them. You can't just do safe situations. They have to do something or say something or grow as people. And they have to be unusual.
Hi, Martin. Why don't you come in and meet my folks?
Hi.
Martin, this is my dad.
Hello, Martin.
Hi.
And this is my William.
Oh, I get it. You guys live together, right? Like the odd couple? Which one of you is Felix?
Both of us.
I wanted to portray painful adolescence, but not an adolescence that was spoilt, and I'd seen so many that were just like, oh, like, I really want to go to the movies, and you're totally stupid, and, you know, I don't want to play a horrible kid.
Now, say we're gonna make a taco. You look at the chart. Okay, see the little brown bull? It means beef. So you put in beef. The little orange piece of cheese means cheese. So you put in cheese. The little green-headed lettuce means
Lettuce.
Thought you said you never done this before.
Well, I haven't, Mr. Ortega, but it's so simple. All you gotta do is look at it. I mean, unless you're really stupid.
It took me 3 weeks to learn how to do it.
What does the little green-headed lettuce mean again?
Lettuce.
Thank you. Lettuce.
There she is, our little girl, a useful member of society. Are you gushing? I am.
Mira las muñecas.
Mr. Ortega, Spanish is not one of the 3 languages that I speak. But I sincerely hope that meant those are the 2 finest people who have ever walked in here.
Hi, Pumpkin. Now, we're not spying, we're just hungry.
I hate it here. I want to quit. The job is terrible. The people are mean, and there's snot in the tacos.
What about the burritos?
Well, Francesca, now, I wasn't one to advocate this job, but you took it. Now, it's easy to quit, but this is your first job, and I want you to know there's another option. Toughing it out. Knowing that you can follow through on something is very important.
But I took this job because I want to learn about the real world. And I already have.
How could you possibly learn about the real world in 4 hours?
But I have, Daddy. I've learned that it's cold and cruel and dirty. And it's filled with people who hate you and are mean to you just because you're different.
Okay, you can quit.
She picked up a lot in one shift.
I know.
Every week we have different levels of getting on with different actors. We need different things from different people. And, well, at the end of a year together, you know, even if you've had bad feelings one week or great the next, you know, it's like being in the trenches with someone, isn't it?
In fact, you won't have time to move on Sunday. You'll be here all weekend taking inventory. Inventory?
Inventory.
Inventory.
How do they say it in Blanky?
Inventory.
Dan Castellaneta, I first saw in Chicago at the Second City Company, and just was bowled over by his honesty. Sam McMurray's a terrific actor. He plays great office creeps. And Joe Malone is... Joe's a great dancer and a great person to have around. Has a terrific personality, is incredibly supportive. Do comedy eyes, Joe. Do classic comedy eyes. If in doubt, do this. Comedy eyes.
Comedy eyes.
Julie Kavanagh is... I met her first and immediately warmed to Julie. She's just...
She's just Julie. I can only do it by being her. It's like, wow, man. It's like gonna be so great, man.
I have a fear of spiders.
All right, well, that's a fairly common
That's
fear.
not all,
I'm sure we can
Doctor.
find...
When I'm standing on the street corner, I have this fear that my bracelet will get caught on a moving vehicle and I'll be dragged down the street to my death. And, I have a lot of anxiety about, using the first tissue in an open box. When I eat in a restaurant, I keep worrying that the cook has spit on my food.
Yes. You know, I've had...
And whenever I'm driving alongside someone, I keep thinking that they're going to shoot me. And,
Okay.
well, when I go to the bathroom, I can't stop imagining that a hand is coming up from the toilet and is pulling me in.
I just know that there's a Soviet missile aimed directly at my living room. I'm afraid that what I perceive as my waking life is really a dream. And my dreams are really my waking life. I'm afraid that I'm gonna get a disease, or give someone a disease, or see a photo of a disease in a medical book. Oh, God. When I drive through an intersection, I worry that I'm gonna be rammed on all sides. And I'm afraid that when I look up into the sun, it's gonna be a solar eclipse and I'm gonna go blind.
Phyllis!
Yes, Doctor.
Phyllis!
Yes,
Phyllis, I think I should say something now.
yes.
Your time is up.
I was afraid of that!
Well, the cast are fantastic. I mean, you have to just find things in yourself you didn't know you had. There has to be no ego problems on this show. We have to be pulling in the same direction to make the show work, because there's so many creative people with different opinions on each side of the camera. And we've got to be thinking the same by Friday night, because it's got to be a team effort.
Okay, just has to be faster, I think.
Yeah, I think
like
wait.
so, but I mean, not
like
so
one motion,
you
Sam, like
can't,
that.
you don't have time to say, oh, that's
I can't
nice.
even see the label.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I could do half the things that I've attempted on the show. And everybody in the cast were discovering that about themselves.
My name is Cindy.
Cindy? Shut up.
That's a start. It's almost conversation. Now, what's your name?
Joe Blow.
Well, good morning, Mr. Blow.
Hey, leave the guy alone, will you?
Hey, lady, you're not an outpatient. You're really out of line.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me for living. I promised myself that I'd try to make contact with my fellow humans. but I'm willing to accept a fee. After one more try.
Oh, please. Give it a rest.
Can you move over, please?
Oh, in my way, oh, in my way, oh, in my way, oh, in my way, oh, in my way.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions sleep
Near the village, the peaceful village, the lions sleep tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lions sleep Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps
How much did we get?
3 wallets, couple of watches.
Come on. Come back inside. Come on, we'll talk about it. Come on.
I'm talking, and I'm through dancing, and I'm through singing, and I'm through smelling flowers, and I'm through laughing, and I'm through...
Okay, we got it. You're through. Would you please tell us what's wrong?
I came here when I was 17, and now I'm nearly 30, and I've never landed a job. And I started dancing, and I started acting, and I started singing, and I started mime, and then I took...
All right, we got it. You're well trained. Now, would you please tell us what else? What else?
Louis.
Bugging me.
Listen, I don't think you have the patience for this kind of assignment, you know? Besides, the jumper specialist is here.
I'm Lieutenant Kelly. Where's the jumper?
Guess.
Lieutenant, do you want me to fill you in on the details?
No, I got the whole story at headquarters.
Right.
I know just how to handle this. Hello, Mary. I'm Lieutenant Kelly. I know that things look a little bleak right now, but what do you hope to accomplish by this?
I'm finally gonna make a big splash on Broadway.
Can we talk?
No.
Well then. Can we dance? Mary, I don't think you want to kill yourself.
Here goes.
really want?
If I knew what I want,
I'd be giving it to you.
if I knew what I need,
I could give you that too.
if I knew what I want,
But I can't see through you.
if I knew what I want,
I'd be giving it to you, giving it to
but
you.
I want everything.
And pretend to give you
Oh, there's
everything.
nothing I want.
You don't want to sort it out. I'm crazy for you, girl, but I don't know what you're looking
If
for.
I knew what I want, you'd be giving it to me, giving it to me. If I knew what I want,
I'd be giving it to you.
if I knew what I need,
I could give you that too.
if I knew what I want,
But I can't see through you.
if I knew what I want,
I'd be giving it to you.
giving it to you.
Hey, that was fabulous! I'm a producer and I love what I just saw! How'd you like to come and work for me?
Oh, thank you, that's wonderful!
No, not you, just the guy!
My producers and writers, well, I can't tell you how lucky I feel. I mean, I was an unknown British girl, and suddenly having all this all-American, all-star staff, people like Jim Brooks, and all his Oscars and Emmys, and the shows he did, Mary Tyler Moore, Taxi, Rhoda, so many great shows. He assembled all these people with all these incredible writing pedigrees, and Heidi Perlman came from Cheers, and Ken Aston had won an Emmy for Taxi, and Jerry Belson is Jerry Belson. I don't know how Jerry wants me to describe him.
Come on, Brooks, let's hear your great idea.
Okay.
Go ahead, come on.
The great thing about the writers on the show, they're very confident about their material. They're very proud of what they do.
Can Magic Johnson write a really funny sketch? I don't know. Maybe he can.
I think the staff works like, you know, along political lines like a democracy that's just on the brink of violent overthrow at any moment. I think that's pretty much the way we function. I cannot describe the mix of people on this show, but I know the mix of people defies having any authority figure operate this thing.
I'm working on a sketch called Dark Castle.
We're not into like a broad, like slapsticky kind of, you know, go for laughs, or like a concept kind of thing, like they do a lot on Saturday Night Live. We're trying to tell little stories is basically what it is.
That's great to start on Monday with a ragged little piece and get it up on its feet, and that's what it's all about.
That went very well. Any questions on that first? Anybody want a break? When this becomes the new format for variety and everybody's doing it, then we'll be the old masters and we'll say that we knew right from the start exactly what we were doing.
If I have a favorite sketch, the sort of breakthrough sketch for me where I really did feel great and I felt it all came together was a USO piece called Whether or Not.
Hey! Hi!
I'm the advance man from USO show.
Hey, great!
They'll be here soon. I need some material for reference jokes. Who's the commanding officer here?
I'm here by myself.
Well, what's your name?
Letty. Louis Aletti.
Oh, hi, Louis. Any pet peeves?
Well, I'm getting kind of sick of the snow.
Snow? That's a good one. I imagine the food's pretty bad here. Who's the cook?
Chef in a can.
Okay, well, look, I'll see you at the show. Have a good time. Get a seat, okay?
Hey, yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? You with the USO?
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here at outpost number 1009-4. The last stop on our Europe 86 tour. We would have been here sooner, but for a little problem I think you boys know something about. Snow. Now, Now, if Base Officer Letty isn't around, I'll tell you my real opinion of what Chef McCann is doing out here. Here they are, Lisa Morgan and the mob. Ho!
Let's take a job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost a minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. A big wheel keeps on turning, Proud Mary keeps on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on a river, rolling, rolling, rolling on a river.
When Dan Castellaneta was Louis Aletti in the USO troops scene was just... What's your name, soldier? Louis Aletti. Kept pointing to his name on his shirt. It just made me cry.
I really enjoyed the show, Miss Morgan.
Call me Lisa.
Sometimes I felt that you were looking just at me.
Sometimes I was.
Yeah. Hey,
What's your name, soldier?
Aletti. Louis Aletti. Hey, Lisa, you want a drink?
Yeah. I got time for one. You're a sweet guy, Louis. I like you.
I like you too.
Guess I gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, serves me right for getting involved with a GI.
Yeah, I never thought it would hurt this much.
I'll write you.
I'll read him. Bye! Bundle up!
Darling, come here.
I like to do things that shock people constantly. I mean, if you're sitting back on your laurels and you have to suddenly throw something into the show that's about something that you've never seen on TV before, or it just feels odd and disjointed, and you get inspiration from that and can actually do something new on television. Like Julie did the time she played a suicidal pharmacist.
All right! I want you to give me everything in the cash register now! Woo, 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 woo.
Absolutely not!
You want to die?
Yes, I do!
I mean it, lady! I'll oblige you! I mean it!
I already obliged myself! Hey, I've taken 14 different kinds of sleeping pills. Should put me to sleep forever.
Come on, lady. I'm not fooling around anymore. Come on, please. Come on, lady. Just open up the cash register, please. Come on, I got a gun here, lady. What's the matter with you? Why are you yawning? What? Did you really take those pills? Mama said there'd be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
Mama said, Mama said.
Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
Mama said, Mama said.
I was working the other day and everything was going fine. Suicide Hill Pharmacy. I met a girl named Billie Joe, and I almost lost my mind. Smelling salt's okay. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
My eyes are wide open.
How many fingers do you see?
But all that I can see is trouble bells are ringing
For everyone but me. Don't you worry now. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
And then she said, someone will look at me.
You see me?
Like I'm looking at you one day.
Stay away.
Then I might find I don't want you any old way.
Don't you worry now. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
Mama said. Mama said.
Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. Hey, hey. Mama said, don't you worry now. Mama said, hey, there'll be days like this. My mama said, don't you worry now.
Yeah, I like our Dan and me doing this yuppie couple, and we found they're a couple that we keep coming back to because you can make a lot of points with this couple about 1988. They're a truly 1988 couple.
Have you finished with the party favor bags?
Yes, we have Dijon mustard, Scottish shortbread, imported table water biscuits, and just a small wheel of camembert.
Oh, the kids are gonna have a blast.
Oh.
We've really outdone ourselves for Max's 4th birthday. Mwah.
Hiya.
Oh!
Hello, Fuzzy Bear.
Oh, Fuzzy Bear.
Now, Fuzzy Bear, I trust you got a copy of Max's birthday activities agenda. Please follow the sequence of events exactly. Starting with the introductions, going through the party activities, and ending with the opening of the gifts. Now, this will provide the children with a proper ascension of emotions, culminating in a crescendo of enjoyment.
Yeah, right.
Greg? Fuzzy Bear is drinking.
Oh, it's time to open Max's birthday presents.
My mommy said you would play with us first.
You're the birthday boy, aren't you?
Max.
Fuzzy Bear hates you, Max. You know what happens to little boys Fuzzy Bear hates? He gets them. I know where you live, Max.
What did he say to you?
Fuzzy Bear, I'd like a word with you in the kitchen, alone, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Get your paws off me!
Listen, babe, now come on. Hey, your liquor.
You irresponsible monster! What you said to my child may be permanently damaging. At the very least, it's gonna mean therapy for Max years before we expected. How dare you!
Kid shouldn't have kicked me.
Oh.
Honey, okay, honey. We've had problems with Max hitting before.
What are you doing taking the bear side?
Hey, lady! I'm sorry I spooked your kid.
Oh.
Now just pay me for the time I worked and I'll get out of here.
Hey, you know, you're pretty cheeky, pal. I don't know whether to punch your lights out or offer you a job in my firm.
Greg, let's face the problem at hand. We can't just let him go. He has to repair the damage. He's done to our little Max.
What is it with this family? Yeah, you're right. We can't have our son going through life afraid of talking bears.
my son perfect again. Otherwise, we're gonna sue your bare ass.
Recently, I have enjoyed playing Ginny Redu. I enjoyed that one very much. I love these transplanted New York ladies you see in Beverly Hills, and they've got their acrylic nails and their leather pants.
It is. Oh, my God, look, my wrists are perspiring. All I need now is my Piaget to fog up.
Chill out. It is just a date.
Just a date. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is the first time I've gone out with anybody since the divorce. It's the first time since I was married.
How I imagine I am Ginny is I imagine she takes a lot of tranquilizers, barely holding herself in.
So about this guy, David, what's he look like?
Black.
Black? Do you mean black?
Yes, I'm a single woman. He asked me out, a black man. I said yes. I said yes to a black man. And now a black man is on his way over to take me out on a date. I'm dating a black man. Oh, my God. This is all Lawrence's fault. If he hadn't left us, Pammy, then I wouldn't be in this... Oh, the doorbell. Oh, my God, the black man, he's here. Oh, I wish I could remember his last name.
Mom, I think it's great. I mean, it's like a movie of the week or something.
Okay.
Come on.
David!
Hello,
oh,
Jenny.
Come in.
Thank you.
Mr. Black!
Oh!
No, Mom. Mr. Black was my biology teacher in the 9th grade.
That's right, Pamela Tillman.
The best way to do it for me is to make it real and to think of it as real. If a piece isn't working, especially with Julie and I have found this together, if it's not working, we feel hokey. It feels like, well, boom, boom, that's where the laugh comes. Boom, 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 then there'll be a laugh. We just try and just reel it up. You know, to say, just imagine it's you and me talking, Julie. We come back to reality every time.
Hey, Tina! Listen, I am sick and tired of you walking all over me. And me feeling bad, and you not caring how I feel. You don't know how to be a friend. That's why nobody likes you. That's why you don't have any friends. You're just a bridge and tunnel chippy. Excuse me. Crazy jealous! A friend doesn't do this to another friend when she's leaving with a great guy. You can't get guys. You know why you can't get guys? Because you're a big, fat, whiny lump. There's gonna come a time when you're gonna be sorry you said that. When? Now! Meg, do you realize this is probably one of the worst fights we ever had?
I very much like the use of animation in our show. I think the Simpson family are unusual and truthful. And it's a lovely offbeat thing to put in our variety show format. And they're the work of a quietly mad cartoonist named Matt Groening.
The Simpsons are the all-American dysfunctional family. I think they're typical of just about every family I know.
How come you're always wearing that hat?
Fashion statement, Dad.
Take off the hat, boy.
Look, he's a beatnik. You go get a haircut.
Right now.
I was afraid this moment would come.
What we try to do is do something that's a little bit different from your average cartoon that you see on TV. We try to be a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit wittier.
What the hell did you do to my head?
Oh, that'll be $5, please. And here's a sucker.
We're trying to really challenge the other cartoons out there, and I think that we do a fantastic job. We make the Smurfs look like Scooby-Doo.
I'm not anything to do with the cartoons. I'm not any of the voices at all. It's Julie and Dan do the voices. And,
But I can do them if they want me to. It's a fashion statement, Dad.
That horrible little boy.
The change has come.
Tracy.
He's under my thumb.
Now, another key to this is that...
Ted Bessel is a wonderful director. Ted and I, we had a tough time, actually, initially. He's very, come on, baby, come on, well, get her, baby. And I said, oh, my, please, Mr. Bessel, please don't do this to me.
I think we should have... I tell you what. Ken, unless you disagree, I think we should have... There's such a sense of routine to it that we don't ever have room for fun, you know, like excitement out of it, you know. Somebody that twirls that way and ends up some... I don't know if it has to be crashing into walls, but some building excitement.
We keep sort of saying how frightening the show is and then smiling like this, you know, but it truly is. Preparing each show is chaos. And that's a bit of an irony, isn't it? I mean, considering how we go through a week of rehearsals, rewrites, camera blockings, and endless answers, we do all that just to look crazy and loose in the end.
You can do anything you want to him. You're his boss. Sorry, I didn't come in at the right point on the song. I'm so sorry. I can't get anything right. I'm sorry. Do it one. Da 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 and da da da. Okay, sorry.
I mean, we thrive, I sort of always sort of thrive on panic. I think it's you're so determined to get through and to do something that you do your best work. Our new cast member, Anna Levine, had to learn to cope with the pressure quite literally overnight. It's serious business, this flipping carefree comedy stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, the song and dances are sometimes the most difficult things in a show because they do need to be rehearsed. They do have to be worked out properly, and sometimes we don't like the song or the dance isn't working, and that's such hard work to change them at a late date. But luckily, Paula Abdul, our choreographer, is adaptable and brilliant. But I always say that I don't pick the dance routines up very quickly. That's why I was always a lousy dancer, actually.
Tracey is a dancer. She really is, whether she wants to admit it or not. She's very committed. All the actors are real committed when it comes to the dance because none of them, I think, want to feel like an idiot. So they get into rehearsal. But the only thing is that they didn't want a lot of choreography when Tracey and Joe were doing the dance.
Really, it's written then. I mean, you can't think of all the ideas. It has to be written.
Yeah, it is written. No, I'm just so you have to. We know we have to do this. You know we have to work this out.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
the
we just
story.
want to get the
story.
cameras set so that we have you can do whatever you want to do.
If I'm down or if there's something wrong with me one week or I'm bringing a problem in my head into the studio, it works its way through the whole bloody sketch, the whole show it can do, and I have to be aware of that.
I've had a great time working with her because I can try anything on her and she's willing to do it. I remember one segment that we did, the stock market sketch. It was called The Pits. It put Tracey through the test with movement, with her singing, with everything, and it was really amazing.
I still remember when you used to be 9 years old. I was the fool for you from the bottom of my soul. Now that you're grown up, you're old enough to know that you wanna leave me, you wanna let me go. I want you to know.
There are two things I know for sure. My name, Julie Kavner, and Tracey is fantastic.
A little bit softer now. A little bit softer now. What do you say, Ricky?
Sold, babe!
Oh! A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now.
Nobody knows, least of all us, and I really mean that, what outrageous, wonderful, new, exciting, strange areas the Tracey Ullman Show will get into this year. But one thing you can depend on, we can't wait to come back for another new season. Seriously, for the exhausting work, the frazzled nerves, and the fun of it all, man.
This Saturday, a shocking twist in the mystery of Marilyn Monroe's death. Startling evidence linking both Robert and John Kennedy and the mob to Marilyn's last night alive. An accidental overdose or murder. Find out on a Reporter's exclusive this Saturday. Now, get ready for Tracey at her very best in Tracey Ullman Backstage.